If I was to put the Tara Centre in just a few words, I'd say that we're here to love people. Primarily, we want to help people who are impacted by emotional trauma, whether it's in their childhood or something that's happened to them through their life, or it's a family situation. And what we found over the past 10 years that we've been working is that love heals. If there's one thing that we know for sure that helps people recover, it's love, friendship, community and kindness. And it doesn't matter how many therapeutic approaches we bring in, without love, without friendship, without community, it's impossible to recover. The Tara Centre is based in the Story building, which is in the centre of Lancaster, in a beautiful part of the city centre, which is a historic part of the centre, right opposite the castle. The Tara Centre is named after my beautiful friend Tara Radcliffe, who was mum to Connor and Finn. And I met Tara when I first moved here 26 years ago, and she unfortunately died from cancer at the age of 36. And I promised myself that I would do something in her name. And Tara's mum Glenys was instrumental in every single thing that we did, and she unfortunately passed last year. So I feel now that everything we're doing is in Tara and Glenys's name.
My relationship with the Tara Centre started over a decade ago. I actually had the privilege of being the first client that she saw at the first Tara Centre at White Cross, which is sort of a little badge of honour that I'm proud to share to this day. The benefits of being involved with the Tara Centre are huge. Everything they do is amazing, and I mean it literally saved my life.
I'm in recovery for substance misuse issues, and I suffer quite a lot with my mental health. I have to keep a real close eye on my mental health, and I have to sustain my recovery with an element of happiness and connection. I mean, connection's so important to anybody's recovery, and that was what I kind of got from the Tara Centre from the beginning. I met some amazing people.
One of the things that we recently started is to establish the Tara Centre as a training school with a complementary medical association. And we've started our first course in trauma-informed sound healing, and we've got our first cohort that are going to be with us for 18 months who will be trauma-informed practitioners, and we hope to be able to expand this into other areas of holistic health. One of the things that I'm deeply passionate about is to offer low-cost or free access to therapeutic support for people who would otherwise not be able to afford it. For me, it's an absolute human right to be able to get the healthcare that you need, whether it's in a hospital, whether it's in a GP's practice, or whether it's with any kind of trauma support. It's a human right. It shouldn't be that if you can't afford it, you don't have access. I'd like to think that we're not a service and we're not a project in the conventional sense. We're only here because of the community and because local people want to work with us and want to volunteer their time. The majority of things that we offer are only here because local people want to volunteer to help run them. We're here because we've experienced trauma, we've experienced all the same things that the people we're helping with are facing, and we're here as people with lived experience who understand what it takes to recover.
There's nothing like it. There's absolutely nothing like it. There is, with all the different groups, it's the same feeling. I get the same feeling. No matter what it's called, it's the same thing. The love. Oh my God, there's so much love. But not just your love. Love is a proper, unconditional love. And it's so real. I've never experienced anything as real as the Tara Centre.
One of the things we're passionate about is to create safe spaces for people to find relaxation, and we do that through trauma-informed meditation and sound healing groups. It's important for us to, as human beings, to find space in our week, in our day, to just be still, to be quiet, and to be okay with being with ourselves.
What we were doing this morning is we're taking the Tara Centre out into the community. We have had links with other community groups and organisations, so we take the meditation there. So my meditation teacher's here, and then the Tara Centre have trained some of us to go out into the community. And we're going to introduce some lines of loving kindness. 20 people each week are turning up, and the group is healing together, and the social side is really important.
We see people who have been right at the bottom of this journey through depression, and maybe a few months later we see them start to smile. What a great step that is. Loving kindness meditation is often called smiling meditation because we're teaching people how to smile again.
One of the wonderful things that's happened in Lancaster since 2017 is the arrival of asylum seekers and refugees from different countries like Syria, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, all around the world. We've got people here who've come and to seek a place of safety in this town, and the people of Lancaster have opened their arms to these groups of people and individuals who've come with their families and some on their own. And it's been a beautiful, life-enriching experience to open our doors and do what we can as part of the cultural landscape of Lancaster.
These people, some of whom have walked across continents for 2 years. Some have been held in detention centres. Some have lost all of their loved ones. And so they come through the door, and what they need is another human being who cares. So it's become a hub. But very much at the centre of it is that healing through love and compassion.
I've been working with the Tara Centre for 6 or 7 years. When they arrive, they tend to be very physically armoured, very physically tense, and their breathing patterns are very shallow and their whole body's in a protective mode. And every week I just see their breathing increase, I see their nervous systems relax a little, and I feel the difference in their tissues as they start to feel that they can let go a little bit. Every week feels more fun. There's more dancing, there's more chatting, we get to know their names, they get to know our names, and it starts to build it feels like real friendship.
So why do you come here with the Tara Centre's Monday Club?
Mm-hmm. So we came to here to visit our friends, our families almost. We are family now.
Yeah.
It's a happy place. We try to make it a happy place, non-political, non-religious. So hopefully it's just a warm, welcoming space where they can feel safe.
I like here because I'm too far for my family in Iran. Mm-hmm. When I coming here, I'm very, very happy because you are only people. I think they are my family. Mm-hmm. I'm very happy here.
So during COVID, we weren't allowed to continue opening our centre or running any of our therapeutic support. And in the absence of that, we set up a project in the woods. We basically every week, Julie and other members of staff and volunteers turned up, played games, read poetry, sat meditating under the trees, listening to the birds. We bring a lot of laughter, a lot of joy, and we turn up for people and be completely authentic and sincere, and people miraculously recover. We have an online community where people pay to be part of it, and for every person that pays, we offer free access to one of our target group, people who would otherwise not have access to this support. And so part of the community are carers who can't leave their house, people who've got long-term health conditions, asylum seekers, people across the country who would otherwise not have any because they can't access support where they are. We take all the same values and approaches that we have with people one-to-one, which is about love, friendship, hope, non-judgment, compassion. We take all of that online.
After a while, if you've been doing it for a while, your body becomes habituated into relaxing.
And we have different teachers who visit, who come to teach around trauma, around recovery, and it's a safe space for you to just be you. To begin with, 10 years ago when I first started approaching GPs and clinical commissioning groups and all kinds of NHS organisations, people really pushed us away and said we can't trust community organisations to deliver anything. Now we've got partnership and we've got support. We've had huge support from the integrated care coordinators, from social prescribers. We get referrals from GPs, but none of it comes with funding.
The benefits that have come from utilising all those different types of relaxation techniques has made a profound impact really on myself and my mental health, even to the point where I've seen benefits that medical professionals have tried to cure or fix over the last 2 years, and I've seen improvements in areas even in the 3 months of being with the Tara Centre that I couldn't have even imagined really.
And I do believe that it is, you know, it saves lives. Saves lives. To the stage where I just want everybody to have a little bit of it, you know. Yeah, it'd be nice for everyone to, you know, when you come across something that's good, you want everyone to have it.
Seeing other people suffer is traumatizing. Experiencing poverty, experiencing oppression, experiencing sexism, racism, transphobia, ageism, disableism, this is all part of being in a traumatizing world. We're here because we want equality, we want fairness, and we want change. We want systemic change in society, because without that, trauma will continue.
Every time I come each week, and I just feel safe just to be me.
Is it? Isn't it? This is like the Holy Grail.